Hi everybody, WaxFraud here, and welcome back to episode 7 of the Hardcore 1.19 Let's Play series. Man, that is a mouthful. Guys, do appreciate you for waiting for the delayed release on this episode. I am a little sick right now. I actually did test positive with COVID, so that kind of sucks. My voice is a little bit raspy and I'm a little bit tired, so sorry if I'm a little bit quiet. I tried to get my voice back to normal, basically as much as I could before recording. It's been about a week and I need to get back to it, and I'm really sorry about that. As you can see right now, we are well past 30. We're at 31, and I'm trying to get to maybe 33. I'd like to get a couple levels deep so that I can enchant a sword. Right now, we should have Sweeping Edge 3. There's also Netherite. I need Netherite on this sword. I think that's the last thing that I need to enchant before I make a bow, and then once I have a fully OP bow and a fully OP sword, we should be good to go. Well, we seem to have a friend that spawned upstairs in the enchantment room. I wonder if there's any more in the house. There is not. You'd assume there'd be one in the open area upstairs, but I guess he wants to enchant. Let's go over here. Looks like remember we have knockback 2. I wonder if we have for the book. Okay, efficiency 4 is better than knockback 2. Let's go with that. Not too bad. I wonder what we can get now. Unbreaking 3. That's it? Oh man, go ahead and put the Book of Appreciation back. That is for stream. By the way, guys, that is twitch.tv/WaxFraud. Thank you for joining on streams if you have. Really does mean a lot. But dude, look at all of the villagers in this house and around the area now. There's a lot of them. Actually, there's a multiple of the tundra villagers that are over here now. I wonder if they've been multiplying without me looking. But I wonder if I can sleep. It's been raining here for a while. I don't think I can. It's still daytime. Before we do build anything in this episode, there is one thing that I wanted to do. Actually, two things. I wanted to build a wheat farm. This entire field right behind me, this is about to be a big old wheat field. Might as well just start right here. We can plant some of this around here. I'm going to expand this quite a bit. I have a lot of wheat seeds. I have a lot of wheat already. Our nice little mangrove forest over here is popping up. We couldn't put it over here necessarily anymore because we're going to have a wheat farm, obviously, and we have cats. I have all the villagers. We have iron golems and the barns. Obviously, we don't want a huge mangrove forest right in the middle, so I put it obviously behind back there. You can see all the mangrove trees, and you can see them in this little swamp. Finally, we're making a homemade swamp. And just like we did with the miscellaneous vegetable farm on the side here with some tuff and some cobblestone, we're going to do on this side as well. Put some slabs here and there, and we'll put some actual cobblestone here and there as well to create like a garden barrier. It's not looking terrible. We actually did make a giant wheat field right here, kind of bundled it up with the cobblestone, put some azalea trees around it. Not looking too bad, especially in the sunset over here. I started taking out, all of these mangrove trees. They're in the way, and also I need more mangrove wood for this build, just like every other episode. So we started going berserk. This thing, it's nuts. I feel like you have to have a hoe with you. I know I say this every episode, but if you don't have a hoe, like this would take you literally 10 times as long. Not too shabby though. It's a pretty decent sized field. It goes all the way across, and the path, we actually just made it basically as equal to the other paths with the random blocks like the cobblestone and cobbled deep slate, some wood here and there. But also, instead of the little building that enclosed the bubble columns, I decided to just make it a gateway into the wheat field. I've never really done that before. I thought it would be kind of nice. Decided that it was the carrots that were going to go all the way up against the ocean side, and we moved the beets and the onions right over here. We shouldn't be jumping on these. That's not a good idea, but I didn't want to do the raised platform. It was kind of weird. I still need to put some blocks here for the paths. That's why there's some holes down there, but yeah, I didn't raise them as much. It just didn't look right. It didn't feel right as well, so I only went up one, and that way some of the farmer, they can still come up here and get some potatoes and beets if they need to. Also, I only need to jump up one block to be able to get up here. Look at my guy over here just pondering life. What are you thinking, my man? What are you thinking about? Wish you could trade out the mangrove roots for emeralds, because look at this. We could be rich right now. We could have a bunch of emeralds if we were able to do that. I know, like with Fletcher's, you can trade sticks for pretty cheap, but if we could get these mangrove roots for sale also, man, we'd be rolling in the emeralds. Now that I'm clearing this out again, I think what I'm gonna do is fill in this little lagoon. I might keep the sand back or take out the sand and replace it all with grass. Might just do that. I actually do like having the grass here, or maybe make it just the beach, go about 3 or 4 blocks out and then bring the grass in. Not entirely sure, but what I do want to do is jump all the way up here. If we could just replace all of the stone up here, there's a lot of towers and a lot of just natural landscape that kind of popped up here that, it's cool the way it generates, but I don't think I want it to be here anymore. So I think I'm going to take this tower that I'm standing on down. this guy over here, if I can run over, probably take this guy down too. And I mean, we could either just take it all down one block by block, or we could turn it all into moss. And the way doing it by moss, that's a lot easier, so I might do that. But yeah, if I am going to do it on moss, so I'll probably do it on stream. It's going to take a little bit, but I want to make room for a nice observatory tower over here. But the easiest way to take everything out, we're going to bone meal this up. Bam. Oh, I don't have a hoe? Yes, we do. Oh, I need to bring another hoe, but oh my god, this is probably the fastest way to take everything out and get moss at the same time. Almost done over here. We're going to turn the last of the cobblestone, or just regular stone, into moss, and that, oh, never mind. Last one. There we go. Should be good. This whole place, actually, we do need to fill this in. And we can finally call this done right here. I believe that's good. I actually took out all of the sand, and now as soon as the grass spreads, this will be a nice big green field. Oh, I guess I forgot a little bit over here, but yeah, for the most part, this is pretty much done, and I'm pretty excited to be able to use this right here. I'm going to bring over a lot of mangrove wood and a lot of deep slate, like I mentioned. Yeah, that's probably going to be the color of the observatory. Let's go ahead and just bring out a couple of barrels, set them right here. See what we can do. I kind of want to build like a circular structure. I haven't done that yet, so it's going to be like a pretty much a circular watchtower with a big piece of metal and glass sticking out of it as a part of the observatory, because we're going to do some observing. Just realized that I left that part of the house undecorated for a long time. Definitely shouldn't be doing that, but yeah, now we can get started. Let's bring some deep slate out. I do want to start with a full circle, like a big wide circle. I'll probably end up going right around this area, maybe just 1, 2, 1, 2. Now that's definitely not a circle, that's a straight line, so probably end up going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, boom, boom, and then back the same way. We're going to make this pretty large at the base. I'll probably take the cobbled deep slate just like this and go ahead and give it a nice circular shape, just coming right in and out of the main tower. Instead of moving the walls and fences and the iron bars all the way up like so, I decided to take it all the way down, probably put some roofs at the bottom like this, and then continue on up with this. Also, replacing the chains with the iron bars here was nice because the iron bars start to look pretty square once you have a block on all 4 sides. But yeah, I'm probably going to actually do a little bit of small entrance, kind of like the beginning of the iron farm out there, but not as intense. And then we'll keep going on up with the towers on the side too. I actually decided to go against the circular tower to the side of this one over here. We're still going to have the circular tower over on that side and on the opposite side over here. But I decided over on this side, I kind of wanted just like a square house and maybe like a mill, just more of a factory looking area. Because it is going to be an observatory, but I don't want it to be like a standard looking observatory. I want this to be, I don't know, kind of magical-esque. I want it to be just, I don't know. I really don't know where I want this to go. So I'm going to put kind of a wacky looking build over to the side like this, and we'll see where the rest of the build takes us. Because we're going to have regular roofs and with more of a modern look over on this direction. And we'll have to see what this ends up looking like, because we could put some stairs like this, we could put some stairs like this. Definitely want all this to be stripped, though, so it stays red. Something that I had completely forgotten about was the scaffolding. Look at this. I could go up now. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Completely forgot that we're able to build with this. We can go all the way up. I used to have to just build up with either the mangrove or the deep slate, but now we are a-okay. We got basically, oh my god, this is going to save us so much time. One by one we go. I'm actually making a giant roof here for this part that's supposed to look like a regular house. We're just kind of staggering up with the plank and then the stairs, and that should look okay. But we are actually going to make this over here a little bit taller, because I want the roof, I'm not going to build the roof entirely, I'm going to build it right into the deep slate tower over on this direction. But I guess I should probably jump down to make sure that that roof is even straight. Let's take a look. And you know what? It is. This is starting to look pretty farmhousey on this end. You know, this actually isn't looking good. I'm going to take this down. We will replace this guy. We'll put him right in the middle. We'll put one right here. Yeah, I'm going to take down this middle. It's going to leave more room for some windows. This didn't really look right, and that's okay. You know, sometimes you make stuff and it ends up not looking too good. That's why it's safe. It's always nice to take a step back and just look. Yeah, we need a blank slate here to make some windows. Wow, this Aurora Borealis is really beautiful. I never get tired of it. It's just constantly beautiful. Every single time it turns back on, absolutely beautiful. We got the classic wall to fence to chain to lantern ratio going on here, and we're gonna do that all the way around. That's gonna end up beefing the bottom here. The detail of the sides here almost done. I actually might take a roof structure exactly like what we got going on right here, and I'm probably going to bring it, or, oops, I shouldn't have done that. I'm probably going to bring it right around town, like to the back side, and that's going to make it look a little bit better as well. So this right here is done. I actually need to put some more fence right here and there, but now that I have this whole building right here, and I still need to put some windows right there, I actually want to build one right back here now, and so this right here is probably going to have to get all deconstructed. Like, I'll take this down because it's probably not going to be here much longer. I'll probably take something that looks exactly like this, but, you know, just make it about maybe 7 blocks longer, but go like this. This will probably be an outer edge of what it might be. But again, these are just blueprints for now. But yeah, I want this to be a little bit more beefed up, and I might put another tower, like, even more out this way. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? I wish I had an... Oh no, I wish I had an enchanted golden apple. I really wish I did. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. That would have been awesome. That would have been really cool to get the nice cheap trades going. I need to... The guy must have came out of here. I need to make sure this is lit up. Let's go. Bam. Okay. I thought I lit this up already, but I guess not. As you can see, we did a little bit of decorating so far. It's obviously like the same wall, fence to gate to wall to fence, and it's all the same stuff. I did beef up this backside a little bit. I hope you guys like it. I probably am going to add a little bit of oak right here instead of anything. And, well, you know what we need to... it's the glass. The glass actually is going to make it all look nicer. And actually, let's get the pots out. If we get the pots here, I have it set up to where a lot of places are going to start accepting these pots here. And the color of the clay mixes well with this mangrove here, so I like that. I hope it's not too much, though, guys. I hope it's not too much. Let me know what you guys think. I need to go through here pretty much all the windows and close them off. Otherwise, people are going to get out. People are definitely going to get out. We can come up the side. We have a lot of lanterns hanging from the side as well, but I do want to always make sure we can get in there. Put a nice clay pot with the azalea in there. And actually, what I'm running up right now is a little bit of a wheel that I had started. I know on my channel I did put a tutorial on how to build a wheel, but in case you didn't know, definitely go check that out. I am in the middle of finishing up the last little spoke here, and just a little bit of more stairs to go. Boom, boom, and that should be it. I'm going to take a step back and make sure I have the colors right. I decided to keep it not too much red, but a little bit of oak trapdoors around the side, maybe just some red buttons down the top and through, like just like horizontally and vertically instead of the diagonal ones. This wheel it's not really serving much of a function. I might pour some water out from the top so it looks like it's the like the mill that's powering the observatory, but if I take a step back even further, man, I wish I had depth strider, but I really just don't. I don't have it yet. I need to get that on my boots. But if we do take a step this way, it's starting to come together quite a bit. I need to actually detail up this roof a lot more. This roof is not detailed at all. I'm going to head up there with a bunch of trapdoors and see what I can do. Yeah, this one over here is looking plain. I mean, compared to this one right here, this is like as soon as you start putting all of these trapdoors up, it really just starts making everything way more flagrant and way more detailed. It just starts to look way nicer. I'm probably gonna put more. I would say, yeah, we'll probably put one here, and then we might end up. I'll probably just end up doing that as well. I need to end up. Is there a way for me to jump up? I don't think so. Now I'm gonna have to get a little crafty over here. Now we can finally start going up the side tower over here. I'd like to start getting these windows set up. I can probably just put this plant in here. Actually, we should wait on that because we need to get the trapdoors in there first. Oh gosh. Oh, and now I'm falling. This is just a mess. This is just a big old mess. Yeah, hopefully this ends up looking nice. I'm trying not to use like too many trapdoors, but also I want these ones on the side to look a little bit more full. Over here on this tower and on the other tower, I didn't use any of the trapdoors for the windows, and I really do like to do that for towers because it just makes it, like, bringing it out the one more block makes it just look nice with the texturing. But around everything here, I'm probably going to add the walls, the gates, and the fences just on top here and there. And that's probably, and you know what, I'll probably end up going one more higher than this. It took me long enough, but I think I'm finally able to start building the roof. I don't know what I want to do up here, but I do know that I wanted to make a farmhouse look at the very top. I didn't want to do a dome up here, so I'm going to do a little bit of a deck area that we can walk out on down here with these mangrove planks, and then as far as over here goes, I might just go up with a little bit of mangrove planks and maybe start going over with some slabs like this, instead of going over the planks to kind of even it out, smooth out this top, make it look like more of like a flat surface. Can never forget the oak button action. We would never forget that. These things go everywhere, man. And when I say everywhere, I mean these go everywhere. They're even going all the way up here. I mean, it really doesn't end. It really doesn't end. On the edge here, just trying to place the fences as swiftly as I can. There we go. We done did it. We done did it. Man, we are really high up here now. I think I have the bed with, yeah, I brought the bed with me. I should probably just keep a bed up here for safekeeping. I like this little room here. We need to turn this room into the beginning of the actual telescope. Like all of these three sides, I need to go get some propagules. I'll probably put these propagules up in the rest of these pots, but I mean, everything else is decorated besides the very tippy top, and I think the actual telescope might be made out of cobblestone, or maybe the cobbled deep slate. We'll have to see. These propagulios everywhere. These things make everything look... My two favorite plants are definitely the azalea, like the flowering azaleas right here, like the way they look all square, and now the propagules. These look absolutely outstanding. Oh yeah, this is definitely looking a little empty without the telescope coming out of it. It looks like a weird, like, Doofenshmirtz type of tower. To be honest, I've never built a telescope before, so I'm hoping that this looks alright. We'll have to beef it up a little bit more than this, but, you know, we'll hope for the best, and we'll see what it turns out to look like. Putting slabs everywhere is usually the answer. Usually the answer. That's the important part is usually. But for right now, it seems like this might be helping. I do need to take a step back just a little bit further. This thing is, I don't know if this is big enough. I do want to put a little piece of glowstone right in the middle to make it seem like we're peeking through like a magnifying glass. But I'm not sure if this is long enough yet. Let's take a nice jump. What is this? You know what? No, that's not long enough yet. Trying to make the final touches here with the slabs and the stairs. Just the smallest details on this should make this work. There is a little star shape. I'm gonna go ahead and put some glowstone in there, but I want to jump back one more time. I want to take a look and see if this is actually taking the shape of a telescope. Hey, you know what? That doesn't look too bad at all. I think we might be using this. I actually really do like that. Now, one last detail. I did notice that these roofs, it's just too many trapdoors. I think what I'm going to do, and up here, I think I'm going to add just some windows. I think, you know, we add windows to most of the other builds. Why not add it to the biggest one? Probably should just start taking some of this out. Usually just counting over like 1, 2, 3 rows and calling that good. Don't pay any attention to the inside of the house. This is yeah, we have we've gone back and forth on the building, like the exterior, well, what that's gonna look like so many times that the interior has just taken a beating. Probably end up just keeping these windows nice and small. They don't need to be anything too special, but we are gonna make them noticeable at least. Let's get this guy here, and alright, not too bad on the exterior. Let's maybe jump down into the water. We really need to... oh man, this is nice. I haven't really taken a step back from this side ever, really. This is... oh my goodness. Yeah, she's a beaut. This is nice. Big construction project, finally over. This took us a couple days. I mean, we did this for a while. We even spent an entire stream. It was a little over 4 hours that we spent just building. So much scaffolding. They look like little water spiders. I can't believe I almost forgot to decorate an entire side. We gotta get some buttons up in here. We'll probably, you know what, we'll probably put a trapdoor right here. Put another button right here. This is just, you know what, you gotta make it look fancy. Gotta make it look nice. Last thing we're gonna do is pretty much I need to beef this side up here. I need to be able to walk around. I don't have a way to walk around here, and I would like to have built a path. I'll build a path eventually, but right now we gotta hop in the water, beef up this side. I'm gonna probably just plant a couple stacks of sand, and basically just until I have enough room for a path over here. Okay, so this is amazing. We can actually start to hook up this side over here, start to thicken up this path a little bit, and then we'll actually connect this side of the house to this side of the house over yonder, where we already have this path right here. Oh my god, this is amazing. Look at this house. It's so full. I'm so excited. guys, I am going to do the interior on stream. We're going to do that live, so thank you for joining on stream if you do. I really appreciate that. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. That was absolutely, this was the biggest build that I've done in a while. Glad that we did it in hardcore. I mean, look at this thing. I mean, it is absolutely enormous. Never built anything like this. Oh my god, I didn't put the glowstone in. Alright, finally. So that, I mean, okay, I'm glad we did that, because how could we have forgotten? I can't believe we almost did. Dude, look at this. That's absolutely amazing. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Really do appreciate it. I'm gonna see you next time. The episode 8, it's gonna be coming out way sooner. My voice, I can feel it already coming back by the end of this episode. Sorry for being sick. I tried to get it, I tried to get this episode out as quickly as possible, and to the best of my ability, man. I mean, hopefully the voice was bearable. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your day.